Hello everyone. Sorry, I started the stream a bit late. Give me 1 second to share this on social media. Hello. Sorry guys. I'm just sharing this on my social media right now. So, how are you doing everyone? Hope you're having a good day. So, hello again. This is George Zaky. Again, a quick introduction before we start. My name is George Zaky. I'm a 3D character artist from Egypt. Again, you probably saw one of my work on ArtStation or Pinterest. If you're studying anatomy, if you are uh, into character art in general, you might find my work useful for you. I dedicated myself to create a stylized blockout, anatomy blockout, just to help you guys, simplify the complex shapes of anatomy into primitives, basically. So, yeah, this is me. This is my art station. Link in the description if you are interested in my work and my blockouts. If you're looking for references, you can check out my art station. I have a bunch of them. And if you're, of course, looking into supporting me or looking for base meshes, blockouts for your project, you can check out my ArtStation store. I'm running a 55% off discount Black Friday, valid till the end of this month, using code um, GZR-Black 25. I'm sending this right now. So this is the code if you're interested in my blockouts. That is a 55% off store wide. And yeah, before I go again, if you're following me from somewhere, I was working. I worked on the what I call the ultimate anatomy primitive. There are a bunch of really very low poly shapes as a starting point for your projects. It's anatomically correct somehow, and yeah, it's low poly, so you can get your volumes right. Again, as you can see, this is an IM brush for Zbrush. I have made a bunch of my characters using the these IM brushes. These are examples for them, and yeah, they are free updates. I was working on the female, a much cleaner topology for the leg, defining the as you can see the muscle flow and stuff here. Basically, a much more correct anatomy flow for the primitives. And the latest update, sorry, this is my latest update for the Ultimate IMM brush. This is basically an anatomic a crochet. It is based on the crochet uh, of Rafael Grazzetti, the art director of God of War. I basically use his crochet as reference to make this IMM base mesh. So again, every muscle group here defined by a poly group, as you can see here. The deltoid, the biceps, triceps, every single muscle has its own poly group, as you can see here. It's a good starting point if you are into more realistic or semi-realistic stuff, or if you're studying, need some topology guide for your sculpture. need to study anatomy. I think it's a good base since again it is a slow poly, and you can see the shapes, uh, you know, very easy using the topology flow here. So yeah, this is what I was working on. I'm pretty much finished working on it. Again, the face also has its own polygroups for the muscle flow and stuff for the face, the back muscles, the leg, the hands. As you can see here, every knuckle, every landmark for the fingers, everything is here basically. Even the palm of the hand. The feet also had its treatment. Again, the fingers, the landmarks, all the important landmarks and planes for the feet. Everything is here, as you can see. It's going to be a free update. So just a quick insight for of what I'm working on right now. Um, let's see. This is a free update for the Ultimate IM Brush Anatomy Primitive. So this Ecochet mannequin is going to be available for free if you own the Ultimate IM Primitive. I'm going to make a female version. It's basically going to be the same male, the same topology, but more female-ish proportions. And I might add some edge loops here for the apps because it's the most low poly area here. Yeah, this is pretty much it. Um, so let's get started. Let's see what we're going to work on today. Let's import our reference. So this is our reference. Thanks, Raf. Glad you like the product. So this is the concept we're going to use for our new blockout. Um, I might take this blockout, this version as a yeah, we're going to make a girl. We might take this character to a complete skull, as where I'm doing. I'll be doing something different because why not? I'm going to work on this girl from start to finish as a 3D printing or something. I will see. But I want to upgrade my stuff a little. I want to sculpt more full characters. So I want to have I want to push myself and force myself to sculpt a full character, and I decided to do it live with you guys. Even if we fail is good. Failing is good, you know. So, uh, yeah, let's start. Before we start, let me just load our reference on my second screen here. Have another reference. Oh, concept by, I think it is a Chinese artist. Let me get his name for you guys, because that's an amazing concept. So it would be not fair to not mention the artist, basically. Yeah. Where is it? It is concept by, let me, concept by Wydom G Leo. Yeah, good suggestion. I see what you're doing there, by the way. I might do another dwarf. Sorry, guys. Let's get started. Well, I just want to load my other reference on my second monitor here. So, uh, I like the proportions of this character a lot. So, let's get started. Again, we'll be using our ultimate IMM primitives. Let me guys know if you want to again watch me sculpt from scratch. As you know, a lot of you guys love seeing a character from scratch. So we're going to use our stylized female, this one, because as I can see, she has a wide eyes, a small nose. Basically, this is a very um thanks. So this is a good base for our character here, since it is very close to the character proportion. So let's see. Let's adjust the shape of of her nose a little. She have a much pointy chin. Like this. Thanks. I made a couple of them actually here. This is the third one, I think. The third blockout. A female, I mean, you know. Let's take it slowly because we're going for a complete blockout. So I'm going to take my time here. So I'm making the eye shape as close as I can, of course. For people who were wait want who want to a full complete face, want me sculpt a complete face from my ultimate item primitives. We're going to do so for this character. I'm going to use the eye primitives I have, the upper eyes, the nose primitives, all of it. As you can see, I'm right now I'm sculpting I'm getting the shape of the eyes as close as possible. I imagine this line is she basically is a closed eye, you know. I imagine she closed her eyes, and this line represent the line of the her eyelid, you know. I want to make her face a plainer face. This line, for example, this is a plane, and this is another plane. The top forehead is a plane. You know, in the definition, I'm going to define these areas a little. Not to push the chin backward a little. Again, defining the jawline. Checking the three-quarter view. I'm going to add the eye blockout, the eyelid blockouts later on. So I'm not focused too much on the shape of the closed eyes, just putting the shapes here and adjusting the placement of the eye. Just those things here. Let's scale this a little. Let's enable look symmetry for a bit. Yeah, post it. Sorry, I'm nitpicking, trying to be a bit precise. I should have followed the trend, make it exist, and make it good later. It's a good practice. Checking the three-quarter view again, checking the angles and everything. Oh, adjusting the upper eyelid a little. Moving the top corner here. Yeah, something like this. And to help with the measurement a little, we're going to use our ear here. Again, we'll define the ear. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes. Lane over here, this line. This is another plane here. A third plane here. Left plane here. And yeah. Yeah. Something like that for the ear. Again, it's a stylized ear, so I'll probably won't need much details from the topology, you know. Trying to adjust the plane of the ear from the front view here, like this. The corner of the eyes is right about the top of the ear here. Yeah. So this is our blockout for the head. Let's save. Let's see. Girth. So, um, this is the head. Oh, the nose can be a little bit smaller than that. Yeah. Let's disable perspective. Let's yeah, as expected. Let's deactivate symmetry for a second. Let's save this. Hey George. So I'm not really into environment stuff. Sorry for that. Um, you can see though the other ZBrush streamers here on the channel. A few of them are environment artists, so you'll probably learn a lot from them. One tip though, the way I see ZBrush, you can learn ZBrush by the most important part of ZBrush is the navigations, the remeshing of the objects, whatever you're using, Sculptis Pro, Dynamesh, ZRemesher, and masking and polygroups. This is the main parts of ZBrush. The other parts you can learn them step by step. But you if you want to learn ZBrush right, you should focus on this area first, then dive more deep into ZBrush. It was a very frustrating experience, to be honest, to learn ZBrush. At first, I dropped it a few times. Then I decided to focus on these things I talked about. And right now, it's very simple. Even the UI is good. I don't hate the UI. It's a bit of a hassle, but you can customize it. Hey, right? I mean, in terms of most used buttons, brushes, etc. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are the most important parts. As I said, the most used brushes are the move, the clay buildup, the trim dynamic, if you're into stylized stuff, the crease brush, of course, the snake hook. Yeah, just those brushes. And buttons, the button for navigations, the right click navigation or whatever you'll be comfortable with. And yeah, these are the most important parts, basically. So let's add the neck. I'm going to insert the neck. She has a thin neck like this. separate. It's a tall neck also, so let's let add the volumes up there. Trying to fix the intersections and the connections here between the object, trying not to have any sharp transitions between the object, one object and the other. So yeah, basically connecting the areas and yeah, making the planes for the back of the head. These planes, the shape are seeing here. Yeah, like this. Yep, I agree. It's like the most smooth controls scheme with the pen. I agree with that. So this is the head of our character. Maybe I'll push it back a little. The head is not straight like this. So yeah, defining the line on the thing. Before I go, let's let's define her mouth a little. Just going to crease this area here. Oh, he's trying to save the project. Let's define the mouth. As you can see, I'm not trying to add any details whatsoever. Just defining the shape of the mouth, the shape of her lips, like this. Like this. So for the mouth is a bit small. Let's use masked lasso for this. Again, I'll probably destroy it later, but it's a good thing to have it. A placement for it anyway. Just a placeholder for the now, like this. Again, his mouth is a bit. Her mouth is a bit huge proportionally. I mean, it's a good-looking mouth, but not the proportion I have. Make it smaller, the nose. Trying to watch from every angle. As you can see, this area we're having a bob up here. I want a smooth curve from this. Even here. Yeah, like this. So let's add the body right now. Hey, junkers. So let's see which female torso I'm going to add. So this one with the breast uh, uh, as a single polygroup, and the other one had the breast as a separate part. I'll use this one. Let's make it a bit clean. Let's scale it up a little. Put it in place like this. Don't laugh just yet. Don't laugh right now. I'll make it exist first, and I'll make it look good later. Let's define the the areas, the anatomy area, checking from every angle, the back muscles, the like this. So guys, if I'm not talking too much, if you have any questions though, uh, let me uh, let me know in the chat. I'm watching the chat right now, so let's split and mask. Let's let's check the proportion. So lately I like the really like the using the where is it, the timeline in ZBrush here. Let's press show. Try to match the angle as close as possible. The opacity. Oh, let's there's the want to match the rotation a little. Oh, Just him missing around, guys. So don't try this. So the want this as our start point. Can push the face up a little to match the proportion. So I think I messed up the spotlight somehow. So sorry for that, guys. So let's make a quick save. I want to match the proportion a little. Yeah, it's going to be something like this. Not super tall like this. But yeah, something with similar proportion to that. So I can't stand the thing happening with the spotlight here. So I'll make a quick save. And I'll just let's see. Uh, if you guys know what's going on, please let me know. Because I really don't know. Something I pressed on right here make the whole thing missing, messed up, as you can see here. Um, since I already have saved, let's just uh, let's just restart Zbrush, you know. Sorry for that. Won't happen again. Not using the spotlight projection this much, to be honest, except for the on the stream here. So let's continue. Let's again add our reference to the spotlight projection. Let's add the reference here. Let's remove. No, I wasn't ending. I was just checking the problem with the ZBrush. So let's again, let's disable spotlight projection. Let's add this texture. Oh, let's measure. Let's use the again the timeline here. Show. Let's add a point, or let's adjust the rotation. Yeah, I think I have a as you can see from the so let's jump between these 2 points. As you can see, the proportions for the face are are matching mine, basically. So I'll just push the chin up. Yeah, something like that. Oh, the proportions here are good. The body proportion, though, is not here yet. Let's make the neck a little bit thinner than that. For the body, it won't work uh, on the same angle. So I'll just try to match the overall proportions first. Oh, way off. As you can see here, this is the thin area. Trying to match its location without worrying too much about the other parts. I'll try to match it. Yeah, something like that. Again, adjusting the shape and the anatomy. As you can see, the most important part is getting your volumes right. Sorry, guys. Pull eyes out a little. So let's adjust the rib cage area and the back. The abdominal muscles. This is basically it on my blockout. So I'm adjusting the overall shape and the overall volumes and anatomy. this. Once I add the shoulder, everything is going to be it's going to be uh, much better for the proportion. So let's add the deltoid, or the shoulder. Let's add the shoulder like this. This is basically it. As you can see, the shoulder is going to be exactly in this triangle. This is the anatomy of the shoulder, you know. I'm going to sculpt it in a T pose, on a pose. Sorry. Just want to you know, have these angles. Yeah. I can even use mask lasso, rotate it a little. Just a little, because she has a very pretty much flat area here. Oh, this is it. So this is the torso. Again, feel the head is a bit big, you know, or the torso is a bit small. To push this belly button upward a little. You know, if I want to match the proportion of the torso, I'll be using this angle like this, checking every place I have. So as you can see, I have pretty much the the anatomy I want. Can push these backward a little. because this is the obliques. The rib cage area. Adjusting again the overall look. Yeah. Again, as you can see, guys, it's really easy to get your volumes, even changing the whole thing, since you have pretty much a very low poly primitive or low poly shape, you know. So you can basically adjust every angle and every volume of her muscles without any difficulties. So yeah, let's add the arm. I have again a lower arm and an upper arm. Female lower, female upper arm. Yeah, add it here. Oh, this is the upper leg. Sorry for that. Let's add the upper arm. The upper arm here. I will split the unmatched point. This let's enable dynamic symmetry. Local symmetry, not dynamic. So this is pretty much her arm. So let's add her arm. So the forearm on the concept is really thin, as not anatomically, doesn't have all these anatomic creases in the muscle. So I just moved it out a little. Let's press more elastic, decrease the intensity a little. Yeah, the update is coming in a day or two, actually. I was talking about it. So this is the forearm, and this is the upper arm. Sorry. Let's add the lower arm again. Lower arm. This is the upper arm. This is the leg here. Where is arm? Yeah, there it is. The lower arm. We have a very again thin lower arm. Uh, yeah, this. Just adding this in place like this, adjusting the muscles, the flow, and the insertions here. Yes. I'll keep the arm as a single subtool, as you know. Hey, thanks. Thanks everyone for picking the ultimate I'm primitive. Again, don't hesitate to show me, guys, what you're doing with it. Share it maybe on social media. I'll reshare the character you are working on using the back. Again, I wish I add the the pelvis on the same subtool, same brush as the torso. Yeah, this is something I want to edit. Because as you can see, if I have the pelvis here, I won't be doing these this step, you know. The step I'm making here is adding the pelvis and adjusting the connections, which should have been already defined by the torso and stuff, you know. Yeah, planning to fix it on the next update. I'll just working on the next on my next big update. Gonna love it. As you can see, the Obshay, I'm going to have it basically for free. My new low poly, not low poly, something mid poly, to be honest. It's a mid poly, not a low poly. Oh, wait, so it is a loop here. Feel like I want to add an edge loop here to support this this area here. Also wanted to add a couple of edge loops here. Maybe one right here. Yeah, I'll add them on the refinement brush later. Yeah, this is good enough. I think I'll have to push the arm a little. Once I get to the measurement, I think I'll be fine. Here I'm just adjusting the overall the overall proportion and the connection between the object here. So let's add the feet, the legs. We have about half an hour. Let's add the feet. So for the feet, I want to have the female upper leg. This one. Yeah. Oh, this is the low poly version. I want the more anatomically this one. I have all the muscles and stuff here. Just going to scale it till it match the this area basically. If you got your you know your shapes and your volumes here, right? You can just scale it to put it in place, and you'll be good to go, just like this. As you can see, I did nothing except adding this in place. Maybe we can rotate it just a little. And just I'm adjusting the shape a little. And the overall proportion, of course. So, again, let's split and mask. Let's rotate it just a little bit like this. Now let's add the lower leg, female lower leg first. Let's see which one has the anatomy and stuff. Yeah, this one. See, the difference is night and day for these two. Let's make it a little bit thin, tall. Match exactly the same length here. So let's add the feet, and we'll measure everything. Let's add the feet just to have a complete this better. Mm, let's scale it up. rotate it a little, just a little. So I want to pull. Make the feet a bit wider on the toes. So we'll sculpt a complete feet, guys. So don't worry so much about it. Yeah, let's make it separate, like the concept. Let's enable topological for a second. So this is our leg. Of course, I'll have to measure the proportion a little, as I really don't like it this much. But yeah. So let's continue working on the hand. So before we continue, is there any question you have, guys? Any question you have in mind? Let's add the hands. So this is the hand. I'll adjust the connection here a little, the rotation. I want to make her a relaxed hand. So the hands, I imagine the hands are a bit wider, not so much wide like this, wider and bigger than the rest of the arm. I'll add the finger right now to check. So for the fingers, I will add I'll add the thumb again. I have uh, a thumb. Let's enable dynamic symmetry. Let's use split and mask. She has a very long thumb. So let's make it thick, make it tall, adjusting the position of the thumb, the rotation a little. The knuckles. Let's rotate it to have a knuckle here. I'll have to add a couple of edge loops to define the shade of the thumb a little. For the rest of the thumb, let's add um let's disable symmetry. Let's deactivate the symmetry again. Let's add a crease here. Mhm. I'm here adjusting the shape of the thumb a little. Let's use the pinch for that. That. So this is the base of the thumb, more or less. Yeah. So this is the thumb. Let's add the let's add any of the fingers. Let's add the finger. Let's enable dynamic local symmetry. Let's use let a mask, because I only want to edit the finger. So I'm here just uh, making the close if this is a close. So let's add some volume here and there. Let's make the claw a bit longer. Make it a little bit thicker. Yeah, something like this. Let's duplicate this. Move scale up a little. So I think I'll have to sculpt the details later. But yeah, having a good base is nice. Let's duplicate this again. Rotate it a little bit more than the other finger, the middle finger. So this is the finger, then last one, the pinky. Again, the fingers are a bit large than that, as you can see from the concept. But yeah, it's an easy fix. So let's just mirror these fingers. Mirror, mirror and weld, mirror, mirror and weld, mirror, mirror and weld. Good. So what I feel from the leg is a bit thick from the concept. He has a much thinner leg. I'll make it a bit stylized. So um, again, really thick uh, leg. I think I'll have to merge down the torso and the leg, just isolate and adjust the overall proportion a little. So the head is a bit big. I'll just scale it down a little. So I'll have to merge. Hey, thanks, Johnny. I've learned all my this workflow from Shane also. Have to give him the credit here. I maybe pushed it even further on the in term of of, uh, the anatomy part, but it's pretty much the same technique I learned from Shane. I own him a lot, to be honest. He is the ultimate teacher, you know. He teaches a workshop called the 3D character workshop. You can check it out. Really awesome. Shane is an amazing teacher. Very proud to be one of his students. So I'm almost done here. I'm just picking a few areas. Maybe you can save now. Then we can use T-pose mesh. This way, all the character is a single subtool. Then I can pretty much measure uh, the uh, the landmarks here. I think I pretty much captured the all the proportions right, except for the leg. I have to push it down a little. Yeah, something like this. Let's enable perspective. The hands also, I think I got it right, except for the arm here, the forearm. Thanks, yeah, Ahmad Wafdi. Wait, are you the famous Wafdi? You know, I don't know your his full name, Ahmad Wafdi. Hey there, Layla. Thanks. Thanks so much. Means a lot coming from you. Laila is a streamer here, guys. She have an amazing community on Discord too. I suggest you follow her live streams. She's an amazing artist. I wish I have your texturing skills, Laila. I'm planning to take this character to a full to a complete character to basically sculpt everything here. You see, so it's going to be a long journey. So bear it with me a little. To be honest, Laila, I don't see myself. Uh, uh, my skills in anatomy is not super great. I'm just good with volumes, but anatomy and muscles, I'm not really great. Yeah, yeah. I was actually studying hand painted texturing for a while now. So it's a good opportunity to practice. I decided to put myself um uh, to force myself to do so on live stream, even if I fail. Failing is good for artists. Sorry, I'm here just picking a few areas, fixing the proportions and the flow of my blockout here. After finishing the whole thing, I always do checking the flow of all the muscles and the proportions for my character here. Yeah, but I think yeah. Oh, yeah. So you are you are the WAFD I know. Yeah. Congrats on the release of the game you're working on, PUBG, I think. And Layla, if you're still here, um, we can arrange something on your Discord, if you don't mind, of course. I can, if you're working on hand painted stuff, I can learn something from you, and you know, trading skills. If you're good with that, of course. Because honestly, your hand painted skills is awesome. Yep, agreed. Yeah, keen is enough for me. And I feel learning from someone who's is still learning is good for me. You want to see your workflow. I think I'll rewatch a couple of your streams to see your workflow, how you work, how you handle hand painted texture in ZBrush. Sorry guys, I keep pushing and pulling points just to get my the proportions right a little, because every tiny bit here matters, to be honest. So yeah, cool, Laila. I will reach out and we can arrange something again if you don't mind, of course, on your Discord. We can hang out and trading couple of skills. Yeah, I'm taking my time since I want to take it uh, to a complete character. So again, the now I feel the head is a bit um small. I'll scale it up just a little. Yeah. So I think I will end the stream for now. It's already been 2 hours. So let's press typo subtools. And you know what? Let's merge all these together. Let's see first. I like to have two versions. Let's merge down all these pieces. Yeah, let's enable perspective to see it. Yeah, I think it looks good enough to take it to the next level on the next stream. So, let's save and end that for now. So, this is it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Again, Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you guys in the next one. Before I go, um, I'd like to show you my art station again. Again, if you're interested on the stream or on the blockouts I made on the you're looking for references for your blockout for your characters, or if you're looking for a base mesh, a blockout, maybe you can check out my art station. Thanks, Layla. Thanks for coming. So, see you guys in the next one. Bye.